Hello, everyone. Nick here, Gaming Honor, with my twin brother, Robert.
Hey, yo.
So, here we go. We get started into the year. As you can see, this January was Mario Party Island Tour. Of course, we got many more events. We're gonna just mention Apex real quickly. I don't really want to go into it a whole lot. There was just a bunch of StreetPass tags and such. I'll probably just click this video away. And
So you were just showing that you did
I just wanted to show that I was doing a video for.
Okay. Alright.
Actually, I wanted to see the disappointing and forgotten Sonic series. Aww.
Alright.
Anyway, we're going to Mario Party Island Tour.
That was the first event
2014, yeah. So Mario Party Island Tour did kind of give me. No, but and they keep your name. Yeah, of course, it's family owned business. They basically just want it whatever they want. That was pretty much our area. That area of Yellow Club. I love how they extended Yellow Club. What's his name come in? Who? No, not the owner. The owner did not come. What day was this? This was
Shopify point of sale makes it easy to
start. Sorry, guys. We got an ad. I apologize. That does happen.
It looks like a busy event.
I mean, I think I got a full plaza.
That's not bad.
Yes, I did get a full plaza.
Even though you did StreetPass.
I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I'm like. Apologies, we're back. So we're gonna just go to the rest of the tags. I will try to double speed because I know it's still a lot. So there's Patrick.
Who's Patrick?
He was the guy with the Triforce XL 3DS. I can't remember who that was. That Spectre. Yeah. Spectre always looks freaking.
Eat the pennies.
Who says eat the pennies?
That's what Spectre said.
Ew. So I think that's Tony. Tony's always the more sarcastic looking one. Yeah. And then Alex is always the one with the more smirk-esque one. Hello, you. Okay, so here we go with Mario Party. Oh god. So we're gonna put this back to normal speed now.
Welcome to the Choosiest Voice. It's your chance to be a star by showing.
You could tell I had major problems with audio. I mean, I've definitely improved since then, but this was probably some of my worst audio. Like, if you want to know why I didn't include a commentary at games sometimes, it was because of this.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm good with that. So let's wait for everyone to get done with their test. What?
I'm already at 100 on the headphones, and it's still low audio to me.
Alright, is everybody... Okay, let's see, here we go. Okay. Listen... Peachy! Okay, that was bad. That was terrible. Okay. And that was loud sneeze.
Is that you?
That was... No, definitely off. Looks like Daisy.
It
Toad
was
won it.
Toad.
Yeah, I thought Toad was closest.
I don't know. I didn't win anything.
Yeah, it was.
Why are
Toad.
you playing?
Okay.
People.
You didn't
Because I
say
have.
anything.
Because
No one wanted to play.
well, problem is I have to record.
It's hard to hear in this loud place. Oh, Luigi got nothing.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
was
feel like
pretty
that was
bad.
too loud. There's too much.
Try.
There's too much.
I did
background
try.
noise, That's the problem. So, oh god. That totally sucked.
That was better.
Okay, let's see what they say this time. I think Toad won this one. Oh, I got some points.
Well, you won.
Yay!
Daisy got nothing.
How did I win that one? I totally stunk.
Okay, so you.
Now I'm in second.
Well, at least I'm in the running now. Oh, Daisy, you got nothing. Okay, here we go. Yoshi!
We have a.
Oh god, that was terrible. Oh god.
That was good.
Closer. That was even close.
Yoshi. I think
Okay,
Daisy
so
was
let's see
terrible.
here. I totally lost this one. Daisy, Toad, Yoshi. Daisy.
Why does the person have?
Okay, so I definitely lost this one. Daisy definitely
They
won.
barely clipped it, or what?
Okay, the winner is
Daisy.
Toad with
Oh,
90
wow.
points. Oh, my bad. Toad wins. Congratulations, Toad.
Who did?
Congratulations.
I can't remember.
Yeah. No, it's G. The computer runs up. Be
First
careful
link,
with
wheel.
stress, small stuff.
Oh, this was just
Player three.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone says player three wins. No.
So,
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna lose first.
The circle pad, yes, that's right. Circle pad to pull back the bow. Alright, so everybody press the A button when they're ready. Alright, so second round start. Two.
Oh, 8. That's pretty good.
yeah, I could have done better.
Luigi got 2. Okay.
You're gonna have to read me the totals at the end. Are you Luigi?
4.
What'd you get?
Toad got 10.
What's your...
Toad won. Toad definitely won.
Yeah, Toad won.
11, 27. Who was...
No, I didn't think
Boo?
Island Tour was that
What'd you
bad. People say they really hate
11,
Island Tour. I think there
and,
were much
who's
worse
Peach?
Mario Party games.
Who
It's
was...
kind of funny how
It's a Mario
in-
Party
in the
game
lead.
for handheld. Like, what do you expect?
Okay, 6, not round 2.
You guys just did mini games.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Nine.
got 9.
Yeah,
which is
9
the
is
last
kind of like
part.
the mass score.
The
No one else
gyroscope
wanna
control.
play Luigi.
Not
Sorry,
bad,
no one
8.
else wanna play Mario
So
Party.
let's see. Luigi's total
Yeah, Mario Party was
is...
kind of
What's
like,
Luigi's total?
So that's in terms of
23.
participation.
Toad is...
yeah, we didn't have a ton of
23 for Toad?
I tried Mario Party. I got the
Okay,
cat
so
ears.
Toad got 23.
That
What
was really
did
more
Boo get?
Mario Land 3D. I'm trying to
was
think if we
16.
played Super Mario Land 3D. I think
16
we
and
did
8.
in the
Okay,
December
so we have
event.
the winners.
Goldberg of StreetPass Princeton got the most, and third place. And that goes
They-
to...
I still gave away Kid Icarus cards. That's Patrick.
See you later.
Did he come to other events?
So yeah, that Dream Address still got a pretty good amount of views. So we got Bravely Default here. That's a fun song. Why everyone hates JoJo Siwa. I don't feel like everyone really does. They still play her stuff. So this was in Starbucks. And yes, if you're wondering, we still did the tags. Chris basically had 2 3DSs. I think maybe 3. This kind of shows how much Nintendo fans love Nintendo in terms of their products.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're not always perfect, because they're not. Actually, I want to see that real quickly.
What?
Okay, so we're gonna type that in 3ds
Text.
txt.com/JJXEG. I'm still around. Oh wow, it's not. Yeah, 3dstext.com. Yeah, they got away with that.
Well, it was only around for 3dstext.com,
How
right?
about it's www.3dstext.com? Let's try this.
I'm just doing 3dstext.com. Yeah, it just can't load image. It's not even a thing anymore.
Oh god, no. Don't do that. Yeah, it's not a thing. Don't look it up. I'm just letting you know. Do not look up this text. It's dead. Let's see if there is the 3DS text, actually. I want to see this. So let's do this. Let's just do 3DS text if that still works.
Text generator.
Really?
Better way to StreetPass. 3DS lets you type in extended greetings and allows you to make new people locally instead of making new friends. No bad. 3dstext.com, a website for connecting others. Okay, so this was on Reddit. So
Nintendo 3DS font generator. No, that's what it is. Yeah, it used to be a site, but don't go to it anymore, guys. It's out of commission.
Hold on. I'm going to a text.
So that was all the people that I tagged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah, no, it's no longer a thing.
So then we got more tags.
It's
Yeah.
no longer a thing.
It's no longer a thing. Do not look up 3DS text, folks. We're just letting you know.
Yep, it's no longer a thing.
Yeah, Mike was one of my regulars.
Claw?
No, it wasn't Paul. It was a different Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my best to up. I mean, mind you, it's Prince, New Jersey. And Prince, New Jersey is one of the whitest towns in all of New Jersey.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's pretty white.
What are you talking about?
It's pretty white.
No. Excuse me? Do
Excuse
you
me.
not remember Alfred?
Alfred's like
Or
one out of like.
These are lots of other people that I could think of off the top of my head.
So yeah, we got Bravely Default, the collector's edition. We played Mario.
Really great event today for Bravely Default. A lot of people came. We got about around 15, 20 tags. People came in and out. We got named a picture of like 11.
Okay, so yeah, that was pretty much it.
That was Starbucks?
That was Starbucks.
Okay.
So we start off with
library. This is your first library event of the year.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Didn't you have a direct? You had a direct that you shot? From us to you.
I think I ended up like kicking those out of the list.
Oh, why not?
I just rather focus on the events. It's already a long enough podcast, honestly. Is that Joey? I think Joey came to this one. Joey did come to
This
this
is
one.
going to be a really short podcast, probably. We only had one that was 2 hours. The other one I think was under an hour.
Yeah. Well, we also ranted a lot in the first one.
We did rant a lot.
Probably more than we should
have. It was like therapy. We had to get it all out.
Right. That should tell you how much like Miguel.
And now
Miguel was cool.
But I would say now after we got out of our therapy session, we're good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this is everyone at the event. I was basically rushing through the story because we didn't have a lot of time. This was not fun in terms of like we couldn't really enjoy. Like it's kind of sad for me to say we couldn't enjoy the what's it called? Okay, so here we go.
Was that Neil?
There's no Neil here. Neil did come to a good amount of events. This was not one of them. Oh yeah, it's Chris's birthday too. So mind you, it's essentially Chris's birthday. He turned 18.
Alright, so Chris, come here. You're gonna get in the shop right now. Yes, you need to stand up.
Wasn't I the nicest group leader to actually?
He didn't turn 18 because I thought he was 15 in 2012.
Chris, well, not today, but a few weeks ago.
No, he didn't really come to
Chris's
events in
birthday.
2012.
So happy birthday to Chris.
Happy birthday to Chris!
Happy birthday. All right. Ready?
Oh, he came
1,
at the
2,
September
3.
event.
Happy birthday right now. Happy
Yes, we sound just as bad as we sound.
Happy birthday, dear Chris.
Wow, Chris.
Okay, calm down.
I'm sorry. It was just so morbid. So morbid.
Read the card.
Why do I have to read it?
Just read it.
We'll be friends till we're old and senile. That will never happen. What will never happen? I'm supposed to be 70 in this birthday card.
Yay, 70. Yay, 70. And he gets to open up his.
I like
Yay,
it.
70.
So open it up. Let's
I
see
can
what it is.
drink.
Don't trust anyone over 30. Pose.
What'd you get?
New Pikachu slippers.
Yeah.
I've had Pikachu slippers since I was like 5. Now I actually will
Now
have
you're 5
warm
again.
feet.
He's got Pikachu slippers. See that?
Shit.
You get your stuff. Relax. All right, so we'll be cutting the cake right now. We'll be there in just a sec. How do I unrecord? Chris, how do I unrecord? Today, so we'll be stopping the movie at a critical plot point.
So yeah, there's some Pokemon battles.
And we have the 3 winners here. Everyone, a round of applause. He wins $40.
Oh my god. It just shows how much money I wasted on events. Okay, we're good. Anyway,
Oh,
movie.
Pikmin 3?
Yeah, we did a Pikmin 3 event
Okay.
for Bingo Battle.
Okay. Was it in the library again?
It was not. It was at the
You got a
Full
twist?
Plaza. It was actually at the pizza place.
And you got a TV in the pizza place?
I know, they allowed it.
Is that pizza place still there?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think they were actually smart to let you do it because it's like, it's not like your group's political. It's just for games.
Right. We were
There's-
never like as bad as
It's-
the NYC.
Right. Well,
I'm sorry to say.
it's the NYC's group's like, let's have a sex party. I'm like, oh my god.
Alright, I really wish you could stop saying that in your podcast. From 2012 onward, we get what the space said to me. I really don't need to relive that trauma every day for the rest of my life, Rob. Thank you!
Well, now everyone gets to know the truth about Gordon White.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, so I believe this is March. That means the next month is the anniversary. So yeah, the anniversary is coming up soon.
Oh yeah, that was a big deal.
It was.
What video was that?
Which one?
The one you were looking at with the ground.
Oh, that was the Jack.
How many videos does that have now?
3.7. So we get another tag. And myself again.
You sure passed yourself again?
Yeah. Yeah, there's Joey. There's Hunter.
You're so emo. It's kind of like.
So I'm showing tasting some of the Perler beef sets. This is the Kirby one.
Aerial view of the cake.
Yeah, I did not have
Mike
that
only
part.
has one spot.
the
Will
Wii
he
U.
get a second?
Honestly,
Will he get
Pikmin 3 was
small
really
Pikmin?
good.
Will he
It's just
get
a shame
two?
that the Wii U was.
Be careful of the. You can also hit the bulborb
Well,
with your
they-
helmet as well.
The only way it's a really
If
good.
you don't have any Pikmin on you and you hit the A button
Like,
on
if you
it,
mod it, it's probably one of the most ultimate.
Everyone said that it was like the best.
I would suggest grabbing the small bulborb first.
Single.
Grab the small bulborb.
Yeah, play the piano.
Go, guys, go.
It looks like Tony has like what is
Yeah,
that,
you
like
could actually
6?
play Castlevania.
He needs it, so don't.
Torture Ruin. Tomorrow.
Tony has won the first round.
This was at the library.
You
You
guys
just dropped the egg.
We did lay with the pizza place.
Why did you guys leave the pizza place?
Yeah. Alright, freshly grown. New Yoshi's Island is out for the 3DS. Yoshi's New Island, that is. And so also
I got that at
please, we have
MacFest.
a
What was
wonderful
that? What was that
Princeton Pie
piece of paper?
gift card, $10, and it goes to Dan.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice. So that was
Goes
good.
to
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we get to the 3rd year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
This is when you know I'm pulling out all the stops.
Mm-hmm.
All of the stops is on this anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, look at how big this is. I brought my capture card. You're amazing because you got the most StreetPass tags I've ever seen. Good work.
It's 10 years old now.
I know.
Official.
It's official. This is 10 years
You're gonna
old.
like that comment?
Which comment? The one that you said?
Yeah. Too.
Yes.
Thank you. And the other one too.
Nick's pace for this.
Not
Yeah,
one,
sadly, this is true. You did too. Well, not this event. You did not pay for
No,
this.
I did.
No, at least he's being honest. I do appreciate that.
Loser.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
which one?
Degenerate.
This one? I'll give that to you.
Okay.
Alright, so Nick of StreetPass Princeton here, and we are now having the cake, finally, for our anniversary. So we'll get started.
Yeah, I have the cake, and then basically I'm like diabetes. The cake is like sugar, frosted
With
sugar.
our Pokemon X, and Andrew's 130 melee. So we'd like to
Was
give
that
him
ball?
pretty
Yeah, I think this was Brawl.
third
Give away
place,
money.
And we have second place as well.
Mind you, like the money meaning like they did the whole prize pools, not me. Like,
And good. So everyone's quiet. Okay, good.
so basically how it worked with the prize pools was people put their money forward and then we divvied it up once we did that. So, I mean, to be fair, we didn't have any cover charge for this event. No cover charge.
Well, you were trying to get as many people as
Of
possible,
course.
right?
And if
That's
you have a cover charge,
that's gonna deter people to carry your battery.
Okay, next
battery's
one.
Just getting people to show up
066?
to
Yes,
their
perfect.
inventory that people use against you.
9-8.
Oh, that's so good.
okay, we're raffling prizes away.
Alright, so t-shirts, next. We got guidebook.
Book 1.
What about book 2? Oh, that's separate.
You
0.
said 100 people showed up to this one?
I think it was
Another
actually more
Pokemon
like
shirt,
60.
Same
Technically, we did. Hold on, I
Oh,
can
he
get
gets the
library.
Kirby. He gets the Kirby.
which library? The minicon?
Yeah.
No, I think this had more. It's just like when I say 60, I mean like for the group photo.
For
Because
our
I'll show you
last
real quickly at
tournament,
the end. Yeah, I gave away a
Mario Kart 7 trophy
So
goes to Hunter.
I mean, I'm just
Next
so
event's in the
shocked
link
that
description
after
below.
this, that no one else was like, I want to come back. Big cat.
I know, right? Like that's the thing that does shock.
I
me.
mean, it's like,
No, some of the reactions were that was kind of garish.
Garrett. They said Garrett.
Yeah, some.
That's probably just because they're.
Yeah, it's that truth. So yeah, those were the next events.
I mean,
But I did want to
it's
show
not
the
like
end.
It's not like
Because
won
the
the
end,
lottery
we
or
do
something.
have.
3, 2, 1.
So you can see, like, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here. So again,
Oh, there's Patricia.
yep, Trisha was at this event, and then we got Justin, the twins, Triforce Quartet,
Okay, but more Patricia though. But more Patricia.
but more love for
More
Patricia.
Patricia though.
Love to Patricia.
Yeah. More for
We want to
Patricia.
give as much love to Patricia.
Like, I really liked the energy. I liked the vibe.
Okay, so we're gonna go back real quick.
People need to learn from her. People need to.
She is wonderful. We love her. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go show you the one of the videos from the quartet because I do think this is important.
Okay.
So, okay, yeah, I messed up that that Spark Mandrill like video a little bit with the title, but here is the Brawl theme. Well, it's gonna have it.
Is that 10,000 views?
Yeah, it's at 10,000.
How did it have 10,000 views?
So the way this got so many views is because of Kotaku. Kotaku shared it on their blog, and it went pretty well. No, that's what's the name? My favorite was when this got shared in Kotaku, and his sister was like, "Yo, it's celebrities!" I mean, it was just funny. I thought we did a pretty good job. They were like real close. They were They were like, they really needed to start like a little after. So it's the timer. And it was like, go blue team. Yeah, there was nothing else after that. I should have put like a little bumper on an intro.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're
What was
going.
that? So
That's
that
Bacon
was
Bingo.
April, right?
I mean, I have to say this was a really jam-packed year. Like a
We
really
did 2 events in May, right?
yeah. So that should show how much I was trying real hard.
Nick, the group is poor.
Please stop. Oh, something I paid for again. Right. Thanks for the pizza, Nick. We're so glad you brought it. You're welcome. I'm glad I could buy pizza so everyone could eat it in front of me and then tell me how awful I am. Thanks for that. No, I'm kidding. Yes, thanks.
It would be kind of cool to like rally who attended a StreetPass meetup and interrogate every person and be like, did you watch the video? Did you share things? Did you, like,
I don't really want to have to be that person, but I'm not gonna hold back and saying it.
But I would like to know. Like, I am curious to see how much actual support we got. Like,
oh, I totally hear you.
Right.
I totally hear you.
Because if we have people going really hard, like, I mean, you got free food and a place to meet up every month to play games with people, like, I would be, like, uberly, like, pushing that crowd.
Oh,
That's just me, but,
I mean, I got freaking Kid Icarus cards. Kid Icarus cards in 2014. Good luck getting them now. There's Dan. Dan's funny.
Why'd you guys move?
What do you mean?
That was a bridge, right?
Yeah, this is big.
Oh, was that new? Was that dining area new?
No, this is always been there.
The food court, really? The food court's always been there.
Yeah, we actually did an event at the food court later that year. It was fun.
Okay.
I think that was what's his face, Mike's girlfriend at the time. And then we got Chris. The Dying Pavilion once again. So then we get the match for Kid Icarus, which I will let this play out, but I do want to go to the comments real quick. I need to go to Princeton. You need to change the brief summary of a great video. I wish I could go to this event. Yeah, I pretty much cut and pasted it. I was a little lazy. Yeah, like seriously, I just cut and pasted the file.
You were like, I'm getting
I wish you could come to my house. I'm sure you wish that too.
Can you come to my house and buy me stuff?
I know, right?
The game came out in 2012, and we're still having tournaments for it. I mean, that should tell you right there. Like, I don't know. I mean, I almost wonder if we bought like copies of Dead or Alive and then gave them out.
Oh my
like,
god.
Well,
It's
like
kind of sad. We have to literally do that to pump up their
to influence people.
How many copies do we need? 100, Robert? 1,000?
I mean, 100. That would be like $4,000.
Yeah, that's way too much.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the highest level of influence that you could have on someone doing that, but they could still throw it
For
in
a
the
local
trash.
community, sure. I'll give you that. For a local community.
Right.
So this was the funny thing, is I think Hunter won this event, but Hunter was complaining because he was using the captain card. And it was kind of annoying, because it was like Hunter was always trying to instigate and say stupid shit. And this is why, if I ever did StreetPass Princeton again, I should probably just ban him.
Well, didn't they create their own group or whatever? They did.
created
What was
their
it
own
called?
group?
Ninja.
Well, that's separate of Hunter's group. Hunter's
Who was Ninja?
Ninja was what's his face? I believe Hunter got second. No, Hunter. Oh yeah, Hunter got second.
StreetPass Princeton here to
Yep.
get
And I had that
underway with our
Sega
winner
lanyard,
ceremony
Craig
of the Cakers tournament that we
Harris.
had this month of
I
May.
believe his name's
So
Craig
we'll get on
Harris.
to the third place winner. Third place wins this wonderful bronze medal. And that goes.
How much Game
Moving
Time
on.
did you buy?
Oh, what thank you.
Like
Trophy.
$40?
And Icarus cards.
I mean, that's basically like
Anyway,
paying for the venue,
Mario
right?
Party.
It was buying the food
It
and
actually
paying for
looks
the
pretty.
venue.
Signing out. See you guys later.
What's that?
Bye.
Is that like paying for the venue?
Yeah, basically. So here we go, Mario Golf time, guys. My favorite is what.
That was the day after?
Yeah, it was the day after. My favorite is what Matt Cradleman said to me. What did Matt Cradleman? He's not him. Matt's that.
Okay.
So that guy, you know what he said? So we went to sushi. We did sushi later. Did we record the sushi part? I think we did. We did record this. Actually didn't. That was everything we did. Oh no, we did. We did record sushi. So Matt was like, Nick, are we gonna do sushi high rolls and you're gonna pay for the sushi? And I was like, no.
It's like talk about abusing someone who's buying stuff.
No, I forgot to like this video.
I don't know. I guess that's if anyone was watching these videos and never attended any of these events, like, and people didn't know that we paid for everything.
Do your next tour event at my house. I just laugh at these comments. Okay, so these are pretty much the tags. Hi, who's this? It is Triforce 03. Okay, due to printing. Yeah. So here we go, Koopa Park. I don't even think you can hear anything from this. Oh yeah. So this was the 64 course. They actually brought all the DLC in this game was pretty much Mario Golf 64 course, which I think was really clever. I think that was a smart idea for them to do.
Nintendo 64 courses.
Yeah, I wish they put some Koopa shells on the course, but
the graphics look really good.
right
The graphics look really good
for a 3DS game.
No, for a Nintendo 64. But you said this is a Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it's a Nintendo 64 course
Uh-huh.
on the 3DS.
I know, and I'm like that. For that.
Yippee!
Was that the last Mario? Because Mario Golf, they didn't have that on Wii, right? They didn't have any Mario sports games on. Oh no, they had the tennis game. That was terrible. Garbage.
If we're being generous, the tennis game was passable because there were good parts of the tennis game. There were good parts.
Wasn't that a $60 game though?
No, the tennis game was $40.
Oh, okay. Well, that's maybe the only good thing about it. It was Peach.
I can't remember. So we only did 3 courses. Or 3 holes.
I didn't play because clearly I would.
Oh yeah, I would.
Here, so we've got basically a double tie between Chris and Sarah. So instead of playing Mario Golf, we decided just to go with rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. Ready? Okay, so that means Chris. Getting on to our way to the winner, Sarah, for a second and crystal bag.
Yes.
There you go, Chris.
Yes, I still gave away Mario Party Island Tour bags. Oh my god, Matt. Oh. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick.
Did you do 2 events that month? Yeah, we had 2 events today. And Mario Golf came out that
So yeah, next event was Animal Crossing.
And you and Tomo Adopted by.
And I believe July was Mario Kart 8. Yep, there you go. So that's pretty much
Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8 came out in May that year.
Okay, so you didn't actually have it the month that it came out.
Unfortunately, no. We did Icarus. So, it's hard, right?
You're a StreetPass group.
Right. And first and foremost, because we're a StreetPass group, we're going to cater to the 3DS games first before we do the Wii U ones.
Right.
I was going to do a Wii U event for Smash, but that never came to fruition, sadly.
I'm just a little sad we couldn't have networked more with like StreetPass San Diego and Creative Resources.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Other side of the country, but
You wouldn't need to be StreetPass LA to collab with San Diego.
That's true, and I don't think they got
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of LA. I'm sorry. I just can't get over. I'm sorry. I'm saying I can't get over Noah. Noah's supposed to be the group leader. He just is like, you know how bad I don't like Jordan. Yeah, Noah's not any better. Noah has like a no presence in LA.
Did he say the guy that ran Boston was also kind of insufferable, or the guy that started Boston?
I heard, yeah, the guy who started Boston wasn't great, and then Boston got better because they had more group leaders.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Someone had a burger. I don't know how they did that. How did they make a burger for their face? So,
Oh god, it's really good. Animal Crossing. Didn't we do Animal Crossing 2 times in 2013? We did the park 2 times.
yeah, I believe so. Which year?
2013.
Yeah, I did Animal Crossing twice.
Yeah.
Honestly, Animal Crossing is a great.
I think it was.
It's a great game to have to go outdoors.
I would argue that was probably the best. It was. I would argue that Animal Crossing was the best multiplayer game and StreetPass game. I think it probably actually did really meet on the premise of that. Before that, I would say Dead or Alive, but I think it used the StreetPass feature very well.
It did.
It's just a shame because you know what I didn't realize that like even though the system sold 70-something million units, not a lot of people really use the StreetPass feature.
No, there are people that are really like, well, I like the console, I just don't care for using StreetPass.
Right. And I'm just trying to understand why, like, what would be the worst thing that you would come to these events? What would be the worst thing that happens? Like,
come to these events?
Yeah. Like, you're coming and you're getting free crap. Like, the most expensive thing that you're spending is your time.
Right.
And that's it.
Okay, I apologize. I gotta mute this and skip the ad. Is that Emma Watson?
Yeah, it is. No, it's Emma Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the most expensive thing would be the travel cost.
Yeah.
And then, you know.
But even then, my favorite was seriously, like, so in my event, there was someone from New York City.
Mm-hmm.
They commented on my wall and they said, I'm really confused on what event I should go to. New York City's closer, but Princeton looks really cool. Which one should I go to? I'm like, not saying anything, not gonna do anything. And then the San Diego person, David, comments and he says, well, you clearly should go to Nick's event. He's clearly putting more than his effort into this. And if I go to Jordan, it's probably just gonna cancel it anyway. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Like,
Was that the anniversary event?
that was the anniversary event. And then
Right.
Jordan's like, what? I didn't tell you to go to Nick's event.
I think
That
he
was
was just.
hurt.
I think he was just jealous because he was lazy and he didn't spend anything. Like we spent money.
I kept bringing in
jealous.
pizzas.
Yeah.
Pain today. I need to get like Advil or something before I go.
Okay. We'll take care of that.
I will, thanks.
Here, and his name is Sam, and he has his birthday today, and we want to give him a StreetPass welcome by giving birthday to... I gotta get the forks. The first case.
Oh, we had to move. We had to
Brown
move.
cicada. 9. 48 bucks. We just got finished with our bug catching contest, and these...
Thanks, pal.
And for the coveted first place prize gets this wonderful Isabel doll. Very, very...
Okay, I think we're done with this event.
Okay. That looked like a fun event.
It was alright. There was a bit of drama at that event.
Like, what was the drama?
So, unfortunately, there was a family that had a birthday event,
Uh-huh.
and they reserved the park, supposedly.
Uh-huh.
And I love it when they're like, I can't share the park with you! Screw you! And I'm like, we have a table by ourselves. There's literally, and it's literally a table, an island to itself. And you have to be, like,
They want the entire space to themselves.
Yeah.
That's really entitled.
that's kind of petty.
You're going to a public space, like,
Even-
unless it's like a private area. Like
Unless you're gonna,
where you
like,
bought out the restaurant,
Personally, to
like-
me, if you're gonna do that, then have a sign or something more official. Like they look like they had like a crumpled up paper, and I was like, I just don't want to get into a fight right now. So we left and we went to a different park.
You went to a different park?
We did. I had to make a huge statement on Facebook and all that stuff. Like it was annoying, not fun. So anyway,
Was it anyone important having a birthday? Was it like
you saw it was what's you mean not
other-
really. It was
like,
just some generic person. And I was like, oh, okay, great for you. Happy birthday to you. We're still hosting our event. Sorry.
Right.
So here we go. We got more StreetPass tags to show off. There's Scott. Yeah, Scott and Spectre and the twins were kind of the regulars in 2014.
Where they were pretty much the regulars in every year.
Well, more so Spectre and the twins.
They were like a parasite that would never go away.
Don't remind me. Yeah, I mean, like, I know this is the last year, but it just, to me, there's certain things that I had friends from high school, and they only showed up to, like, 1 or 2 events, and then they just stopped showing up, and it was, like, kind of upsetting. It would have been nice to have more support from those people.
Oh yeah.
That was very, that was just, I got an additional 8 from this event. Someone there?
No.
What do you mean now?
Is somebody there what?
Nothing.
Going through StreetPass? Who's Dan?
Dan Cattell?
Yeah.
He does a whole lot of cool art.
So, like, what happened to the 3DS Text website? Like,
I guess it went down.
No one kept it alive.
No.
No one. It was like a money issue, or.
So, mind you, I just want to say real quickly, this event was when we got the what's his face, the Nintendo rep, and he was a nice guy. He was really nice.
So our group had been around for over 3 years, and you finally got a Nintendo rep.
I only came to one event.
And only came to one event.
But better than nothing. Yeah, what's his face was weird. Sarah was weird.
You know, for
Nintendo is like a
Mario
huge company.
Kart
You would think they would
And we'll get on way
go a little harder
right now.
with
So
advertising like
One
that.
of the lights
We're
on.
doing it.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah.
3, 3, 3. And you can fit in it. Going twice.
Crowd
She's
better.
behind. We have. Alright, so.
That's
Did
the
Nintendo
raffle.
give anything out?
Not really.
$5 gift card.
So
Actually, I think that back
And that will
means
go to
something.
Andrew.
I just can't remember.
Congratulations. Wow. So.
I think he just came to
Second place
visit.
will win
That's
this
sad
$10
reality.
gift card for Princeton Pie.
Mhm.
More StreetPass Princeton.
So Princeton Pie at that point was owned by Twist. Princeton Pie basically consumed Twist yogurt. Like at that point, like they were kind of homogenizing a bit.
Twist and Princeton Pie.
Yeah. Here's our Tomodachi Life event.
I gotta play Tomodachi because I think it'll work.
We got one of the by the Street Pass. I think they call it a gaming hub.
This is Imaging. Gaming every day. You are 3DS. Yeah, Mario Kart, Pokemon, Smash Brothers.
I think I like this one a lot.
Representing Nintendo. Especially. Let's keep Nintendo. Love video games.
Yeah, this is definitely. Okay.
Hello everyone, StreetPass Princeton, so we're going to be getting on our way on our Tomodachi Life song contest. We had 5 to 6 entries, I believe. We had some really interesting songs. We decided to enter in the other songs that included things like pop and even a rock and roll theme. So the winner of this contest will be Debbie. Debbie has won.
You look to the
an
left
extra
before
copy
it.
of
Yeah, I
Tomodachi
know.
Life. So
What does
Debbie,
that
come
mean?
here. Come up and take your prize.
My dead Debbie was good.
Well, you can pick the winner.
So
You're
what,
the judge.
what did you think
Yeah.
about writing up your own lyrics for this song?
It was fun. It was really challenging.
Yeah?
That was really shallow.
I
love
felt kind of rushed doing it, but you know.
Yeah.
Isn't she
I like
married
you
to that
used a group.
other guy?
I think so.
Yeah.
And he's a
I
runner now
actually
because of
went
you.
to like pop and
That's
we
Simon.
performed together.
You're thinking of
So I
Simon.
actually
Oh, so she's not married?
Simon's her father.
Oh,
So
I
thank you,
don't
Debbie.
know.
And we hope to see you
Because
next
I don't know.
So yeah, we get some more Street Pass tags.
Is he married?
Who? Chris?
Simon. No, Simon.
Simon? That's a great question. Is Simon?
I don't know.
Sam from New Jersey. Cool event. Yes. So what did I say to Sam? We'll find out. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. There's Patricia. She came to this one too.
Yeah, she's a lot of
I think this was her last event.
that she came to.
Yeah, either this or actually I take it back.
How old was she?
Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers probably was her last event.
How old was she? Was she high school? I think she was high school.
Was she high school? No, I thought she was post college, like just barely post college.
Mm-hmm.
There's another Mimey. Yay! Oh, what's his face is here? I haven't seen him in a long ass time. Fantastic. Solo 7 times. Yeah, I think that's. I'm trying to remember his name. He lost like his finger. He's a really nice guy. Sod. His name is Sod. Yes, now I remember his name.
Okay.
Sod's cool.
Let's comment
I like Sod. Sod's fun. I said, thank you. There's Scott. Actually, let's see if that one counts. We're gonna go back because I wanted to see something real quick.
It seems like, you know what, like 11 and 12, like because we weren't getting so great attendance wise, that we kind of were annoyed with the Twins Inspector. And then 2013 and 14, when attendance started to pick up, we didn't really seem to care that much because it was like, all right, you're just like in the background, like
Pretty much.
and you exist, but
I'm seeing if this link works. It probably doesn't.
yeah.
Ooh, ouch. No, I'm sorry, Scott. Your link does not work. I did pass. Oh, it corrected it, so now I have to change it again. Okay, let's see if it works. Nope. Still not working. Sorry, Scott.
Nope.
passid.ca/Oscar. Sorry, folks. Your ID does not work. Let's try this one last time. Nope. No. Sorry, Scott. So we'll skip this part. So you can tell there was a lot of pizza. That was like the tradition of Princeton.
They used their pizza.
A lot.
We didn't do any. Pizza Star was one time, right?
Twice.
Pizza Star twice. Were they nice?
They were.
Okay.
Princeton here, and we'll be getting started with our StreetPass Princeton Tomodachi Life raffle. So, the first raffle prize will be this wonderful Nintendo Force magazine. And I'll be
Yeah, I bought an extra
the
copy of
first
that.
number ticket that I
This shows how much I actually did spend money.
for 4 years. Okay, our next sadly. 3-1 Perlerby. Next one is a Tanuki.
Yeah, it's a lot of raffling.
For prize.
So this is just raffles.
146.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Okay, so now we're going into September. So
You know, I will say this: I didn't actually have a problem spending money on events. My issue, ultimately, that I would take up with it is that we would spend money and people didn't go out and tell people about about it. You know what I mean? Like, that was probably my biggest gripe about it. Like, I don't mind spending money. I'm okay with spending money when people appreciate it and they actually like show that they care and they want to show up. Like that was my biggest gripe. It's like having a birthday party and no one shows up.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's sort of like a smack in the face because you bought a whole bunch of stuff and you offered things for free, and you know, you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for other people. You know, the only thing that you're getting out of it is attention, and barely any like. Most people were too into their
Nick of
systems at
StreetPass
the time
Princeton
anyway.
here,
Really got
and we just
barely
got done
any
with our
attention.
Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call contest.
Oh yeah, that was.
And it looks like by a string of really good skill, our winner is Chris. So give it up for Chris.
One perfect. Spectre was this close to time.
He got the max score of 9,999,999. And unfortunately, someone else got really close, but they got one great. So unfortunately, no ultimate score.
I'm smiling there.
But
I did not
it was pretty
Sorry.
epic. His
Was
heart
he
was
still
beating the whole time,
hostile
wasn't
to you
it?
in 2014?
So
Yeah.
we now have
Yeah.
these $20 eShop to
Yeah.
give you, and I want to shake your hand.
Did you still use the forums? You remember the forums Ed made?
So
Or no?
anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this
I
video,
was so happy.
and be sure to check out more from StreetPass Princeton.
Have a great day.
Hello everyone, Nick of StreetPass Princeton here to get on our way with our Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Curtain Call raffle, and we have a special CD that came with pretty much every game that you bought.
Oh yeah, get that away.
1-6
Cameraman.
is the cameraman. Hello everyone, and I want to thank you.
So right before.
So what was Ninja? New Jersey. Didn't you say there was a thing called Ninja?
So we're gonna go to. Hold on one minute.
Oh, that
So-
was really bad.
Well, we need to go to one video because I did want to showcase. So there was another concert here, and
You did a concert that event?
we did a concert at.
How
I
much did you spend on that?
think it was 100.
Okay.
It was way less than the Triforce Quartet.
How much was the Triforce Quartet?
$1,200.
$1,200?
Yeah.
Oh my
$1,200,
God.
folks.
Oh my
So
God.
you know, when you see 10,000 views, you're just like, well, if that got 1 million views or way higher,
That's
that would
true.
more than pay
That
off.
would've paid for it, yeah, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Hitoki Kui.
Oh yeah, Fizamac. We're almost there, guys. I apologize.
Oh my God, you did so many Tomodachi.
I did a lot of Tomodachi Live content.
I mean, it consistently was getting a couple of views.
It was getting a couple thousands. So,
So
yeah,
that's
obviously I was going to do that.
How long did you do that Tomodachi Life for?
So here was the piano concert. So we'll show a little bit of it.
You recorded all of their...
I recorded all of their contest entries.
Mhm.
And he won. He beat out Spectre. Sorry, Spectre. Anyway.
Take your witchcraft somewhere else.
Oh my god, Robert.
Take that somewhere else.
Well, at least you can go eat Chick-fil-A when we're done.
Oh God. So you can have them poison you with their non-food ingredients. Okay.
And their homophobia. And their homophobia. I can't remember if I did put timestamps. I wish I did. Oh. Yeah, there's the Chocobo theme.
So you gave him $100?
And he did like all of these themes. So basically, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, how much
6,
do we generally
7,
charge
8,
for
9, 10, 11.
for like what's it called? For certain things, for something. We charge like $1 for like entry fees for stuff, and
Yeah.
so really not enough money to actually cover.
I'm gonna skip through a little bit of it. Can you guess this one? I'm waiting for you to guess this one.
Tell me.
only got 311 views. It's the theme of love from Final Fantasy IV. I guess what this one is? I think people get it. So this is Battle of the Big Bridge. This was number 5. I'm just showing the rest of the songs. This was still bad. Battle of the Big Bridge took a lot of time. And this one was
16 minutes.
So this one was Paris theme, Final Fantasy.
So you gave him $100 for 16 minutes worth of.
I think it was a little more than that.
How much did you give him last time in 2012 and 2013?
That was $100.
So he charged $100 consistently.
Yeah, he was pretty consistent. Didn't charge more.
It doesn't like rates or
No.
okay.
So this is Cosmo Canyon from number 7. Can you guess what this theme's from? This is from Final Fantasy VIII. Don't forget period. This is the battle theme. So then we got 2 more. Can you guess this theme? You should know this one. This game's being remade, actually. Yeah? It's Kuja's theme. So I'm gonna show you one more, and then we're done.
Okay.
You should automatically know this one because you played it in 2013. Robert, can you guess the song?
2-0.
And what game? Say the name of the game. Which number, Robert? You're not gonna say the name of the game.
It's 10.
There we go. Overall, solid time. So now we're going forward in time. So now we're getting to our Smash Brothers event. Yay! Smash Brothers!
So that was October.
I love how you said, so was this Dublin? No. Princeton, New Jersey. Sorry, sir.
Okay.
Anyway. I'll be at the next one, promise. Who's that? Well, I don't know what that is.
Oh, so it's not Twist anymore? It's called Sketch?
Yeah,
Was it still the same owners?
different person.
Okay. Better than the last
I love
one?
how you said it was a low turnout. That's a pretty good turnout.
1, 2, 3. Well, I went to the San Diego and they had a
Of course, it's San Diego. That's not fair. You're comparing apples to oranges. Now, if you really want to compare apples to apples, you should compare me to the New York City group.
And somehow you get.
I know. Isn't that sad and hilarious at the same time? I don't think that girl was part of the event, but
Did she have a 3DS?
maybe she had a computer.
It does.
But yeah, it showed how popular it got.
Super Smash Brothers logo, StreetPass. Yeah, it's like a mix.
I think we had him actually play. So we did the raffle. Here's the raffle.
I didn't read it.
Here's the raffle.
Diddy Kong, Plushie,
My favorite was the
Nintendo
Mega
World
Man
Store.
bookworm thing.
182.
I gave a good amount of prizes out that year. So now I'm giving out the
Details. We got second place.
I gave a whole bunch of towels.
Smash Brothers towel, as you can see.
Did the rep give that?
This StreetPass Princeton event for Super Smash
I believe
Brothers
I got it
3DS.
at like.
And I hope you like this video. Leave a comment
E3
below.
that
Do not
year.
forget to subscribe. Check us out Facebook.
Yep, that was October. So now we're getting into November. We had Sonic Boom. It was terrible. But you know what? Sega did sponsor the event.
How did they sponsor the event?
They
Like,
gave
they
me
bought-
stuff.
Okay.
They didn't buy everything. I wish they gave me like 100.
They gave you stuff. But
They gave me stuff,
they
but they didn't.
pay for
Well, like the Nathan's chili dogs I paid for.
it. No, but you didn't pay taxes on the stuff they gave you, right?
No, they gave it to me for free.
Right, because you don't make money. The group is not about. It's not business.
No, group's not really a business. I wish it was some days.
Well, then you have to file taxes,
True.
and if you get one thing wrong, the government's gonna fucking throw your ass in jail. So
This is true. They do that,
or they're gonna fine the crap out of you. So
and then they make your life misery and hell because everyone's trying to be fair and win $1. You already know this. Anyway. Oh my God, Sarah.
did you guys actually play Sonic Boom?
We did.
Was there a multiplayer thing in Sonic Boom?
So this is how we did it.
Was it? There was a 3DS Sonic Boom
It was.
and a Wii U, and it was specifically made for that console,
Those two consoles got that Sonic
and it was crap.
game. It was bad.
Garbage game. That seems like that was like their way of telling Nintendo we don't like you.
You know, you think they do that to Sony and throw Sony at
Right, because
us.
Sony is the reason really why they didn't. Alright. What was that? The long hair.
Princeton here to have another raffle, this time for our Sonic Boom event. So we'll get started. We'll be giving away this
Here, I'll skip it.
333205.
Yeah, I was wearing my Luigi hat. The Sonic wallet. Did I have any Sonic gameplay material? Wow. There was some Sonic gameplay. And unfortunately, I did not record a video for August, but I did have a tag video.
So what was the
So August, I'm sorry, not August, December. December, so this is the last event of the year. So basically, this was just the tags, and that was it. And I was done. I was done. I was downgraded 2DS. 2DS isn't really a downgrade.
No, because he's talking about the door ledge.
I think that's funny to me.
What?
I love it. You should have an event in Georgia. What money?
Right. You should have an event there so you can spend money on us. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that was it.
Hold on. We're done. So sorry, Max, but we're getting into the last.
This was the announcement.
Oh no. We have a problem.
What's wrong?
So I just realized that I'll reload up the what's it called video.
What video?
So this is the last announcement, and then I'll wrap up the podcast.
Okay.
So
Hello everyone,
this
Nick of
is my
StreetPass Princeton
unfortunate
here for a
announcement
very
that I stepped
special
down.
announcement. Unfortunately, you may have noticed that I have canceled the Smash Brothers event, and that is because that this event coming up today, which is the Pokemon event, will be the last event that I am technically hosting. I say technically because I am letting my admin Chris take over, and he'll be being the leader until I come back. I'm just not feeling that great, unfortunately. The start of this month wasn't really that good for me. I was feeling a little better, but unfortunately I'm not, so I decided to just leave the group for a little bit.
So you're
I hope that doesn't upset any one of you. If you don't see many videos after this, that might be because I'm leaving, but Chris will take over, so
And then
hopefully he'll do a good job, and I'll leave the rest to him. So I'm really sorry about the announcement, and again,
incentivizing, right?
I just hope you guys have fun at the Pokemon event. So I'll see you guys.
I don't know if Chris is watching this, but if he was, I just wanted to say something like, Chris, I sincerely do love you.
like a group member, like a family member. But at the end of the day, there's not much I can do for you. And if I could do more, I would. But so we're gonna show Lucarian Forever because I believe what's his face.
Who does that? Whose channel is that?
That was
Whose channel is that? Was that Chris?
no, he came to our group events.
This is Lucarian Forever.
Let me look for oldest studios. Oh, he had mostly Minecraft. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so we're gonna pause the podcast real quickly, guys. All right, guys, we're back, and this is the last part of the podcast. This is essentially my yes, Robert.
I just want to say I'm a little shocked that there was no like outpour, considering all the work
It happens.
that was done
It happens.
to get people together. That there wasn't more of an outpour. I mean, like if someone bought me pizza every month, I would definitely be like kind of upset. That's just me personally. Like if someone showed up and like consistently
Right.
did something, I would be kind of upset.
I would be too.
That's just me personally. But obviously we know who didn't care about getting yeah. No, that was.
I'm sorry, but like that's how bad.
Well, and then I heard that they apparently gossiped to someone else because they didn't like us, and it was like, well, we already know you don't like us.
It's like, what do you want? Do you want to spend your own money out of your own pocket,
Right.
or do
like
you
I'm just trying to understand how that was gonna work. Like how we were gonna get people if we didn't spend money to like it doesn't make any sense.
It's just people playing video games. This wasn't anything.
Yeah. No, we
Okay.
didn't have any.
This is not related, so we're gonna hit the X button on that. And yeah, thank you, Google, for doing that, but not related.
Well, you do need underwear, so
I've got plenty of underwear.
It's a basic need clothing.
It is a basic need, but I've got plenty.
All right, so we're playing this.
Yeah. All right, we're playing the video.
And welcome to a very special segment here on NWR Connectivity, where I am joined by Nick Olberg, the co-founder of StreetPass Princeton.
Hello, everyone. Nick here. Nice to meet you.
And this is one of the belated Nintendo Force Kickstarter reward podcast segments. If you've been keeping score at home, which I hope you have not. I've only done one of these, and it's been like 9 months since Kickstarter. A lot of that's because of my own life things, and also organizing these things are tough when we're all doing different things. As Nick can attest, we actually were going to do this back in September, and it fell through.
Yeah, I remember. I was going to have like one of my friends come on.
Yeah, you were going to be doing it live from PAX Prime.
Yeah, we were going to do it live from PAX Prime, but we were too busy because we were doing like a media event with like I think Smash Brothers. That was when like all the leaks were in. And
I remember that.
That was
because
so
that was. I
crazy.
think the leaks were like the day before.
Yeah, the leaks were like the day before, and then you had to sign a waiver notice. They're like, you can't say if Shulk's really in the game and that kind of stuff, and it was crazy. So I remember playing like the pre-final build. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, we can record this," and then it's like, "No, but you can't put it up until X date," and then everyone's like crazy about it. So
I hated
but
that.
anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, Nick has
he's been
doing stuff at StreetPass Princeton since its inception back in 2011.
They gotta make money somehow.
And he's hosted a panel at PAX East. That means we have that in common, and that we have both hosted panels at PAX East.
That's right.
So that's exciting. But I guess Nick, you can kind of take over here and just what is StreetPass Princeton all about, and like what is it like running a StreetPass group?
So StreetPass
really
Princeton is a StreetPass group, StreetPass being the feature on the 3DS. We meet up once a month, and we just play games and have a good time.
If you are Mr. Beast,
we
you'll be
try to have
If you're not Mr.
a
Beast, don't bother.
theme. So
and unless
we
you
had
have
like
a
Bravely
fan following,
Default,
like Chuck
we had
Conroy,
Mario
Jalen,
Kart, we had like a whole bunch of events.
definitely PewDiePie.
The anniversary was really huge. We had like the Triforce.
Yeah, and people will just like throw themselves at you.
And
yeah,
each event we try to do things differently.
Yes, we do
now,
try to do things.
The thing I enjoy most about the StreetPass group is it gives us a chance to really play so many different games, and even though it can be expensive, just trying to like try one new game a month is easier to do than trying to incorporate like several different games, because it's just so overwhelming, and you don't have so much time to play every single game.
Yeah, I mean, and we were talking before the show a little bit in that it seems like there are common threads in running a StreetPass group and running a volunteer Nintendo enthusiast website. And it is the same kind of thing that, like, on a certain level, you're trying to keep up with the times while you're working a full-time job and trying to do this thing that you really enjoy.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And you kind of have to also pay attention to yourself because, I mean, honestly, I had to step away from the group because I've been having troubles with my own health, and you know, that's what happens. You put yourself out there too much, and you take a hit on yourself, and you have to be careful about that, because if you end up, you know, overdoing things, you know, you'll end up like me, where you have to stand on the sidelines for a while, and no one wants to do that. It's not fun.
I mean, something that I guess readers
I
of
did give it
Nintendo Report might not know is that I actually I took off a month, like around this time last year, actually, just because I was really busy with stuff, and my own full-time job was ending, and I was looking for a new one, which I successfully got, and I'm still at. But yeah, I mean, I know where you're coming from with being burnt out on stuff and needing a little time off.
It's really hard.
It's kind of nice where it's built in, at least with the way that the websites work, where it's almost like January is a month off because not much happens.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Although it's like people want to just like get everything they can. Like it's just like we're in this age where information is just moving so fast at a frightening rate, where it's like things just evolve at the snap of a hat. And you can never really keep up, and it's just crazy. You're trying to do every little thing, and it can be so overwhelming.
Yeah, it is.
It's just really overwhelming. It's just too much micromanagement at times.
Yep.
Really is true.
The similarities between StreetPass groups and Nintendo World Report are very humorous to me right now.
Here we go.
Right?
Right?
I know, I mean, I've been to a handful of StreetPass Princeton events. One that I really enjoyed was playing Animal Crossing with everybody.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you for
because I mean, I'm not a big online guy to begin with, but I loved playing Animal Crossing and just going into people's towns. Like I remember the one that was outside. I forget the name of that. Gilder Park?
Grover Park. It was at Grover Park.
Grover Park.
Yeah.
I just remember hanging out outside, and someone would be like, "Hey, I got peaches," and then I needed peaches, so I'd go to that person's town, and we had like all these towns open, and it was a really good time.
Yeah. And what I enjoyed about it was it definitely set the feel and the mood. 'Cause we were out in like the park.
Yeah.
It was sunny.
It was like late June, early July, something like that.
Yeah,
like
it was
a real
June.
Nice day.
Yeah, and what I enjoyed about it was that it invoked the theme of the game, and it invoked the theme of how we were enjoying like the experience with each other. We were all talking and chatting, and it was so much fun. And I remember this, like we had people of different like backgrounds. We had this one woman who's like I think in her 60 or 70, and she plays it in her spare time. I was like, wow, it's amazing to see what video games can touch people with like at different ages.
Like I remember there was even I think someone from StreetPass Princeton was there when that South Jersey Geek Fest that I went to, and we actually met people there.
Did you go to
that then later came to StreetPass Princeton events.
Yeah.
I mean that's the kind of fun thing is that you do pull in a lot of different people in these groups, and it's fun to just kind of have that ability to hang out and play games. I know that another one that I'm pretty sure there is an Icy Cold Planet in Star Fox, because I remember an early one that I think it might have been one
about Fortunia, I think.
Yeah, that's I assume that there was an Icy Planet because Star Fox is kind of aping Star Wars a lot.
Yeah.
I think Fortuna is that planet, you're right. I do remember one shortly after Star Fox 64 3D came out, which is one of the only times that I played that multiplayer.
Yeah.
Where it was outside in like, I think it was early October and the weather was supposed to be better, but it was not. It was frigid and freezing rain. But damn it, we still played some Star Fox 64 3D multiplayer, and it was wonderful.
It was. When was that October event? Was that in?
I think that was right after it came out. I think.
No.
I'm trying to remember.
I distinctly remember getting a cold by being outside and playing Star Fox 64 3D.
What's up? So they're talking about, okay, so Star Fox came out in 2011.
Yeah.
We had an event at GameStop.
Right.
In 2011. He didn't come to that event.
Okay.
He didn't come to that event. And I know you were there. He didn't come to that event. I'm trying to remember, what was 2011 October?
Smash.
Right, we did Smash and it was Panera. So why is he talking about being outside in frigid cold?
I have no idea. I think I don't want.
Okay.
Sorry. All right.
I remember my brother organized an event like back in like 2012.
I think. Or
2012.
Unless maybe that was like the year after it came out. I don't remember.
Yeah. My brother, if you don't know, guys, my brother was the original leader of the group. He left because of personal reasons, and he just wanted to do his own thing. And he did a decent job, but he was just always like overly analytical about things. And I told him, you just got to think about, the change of seasons. You got to just plan accordingly. And it can be difficult because there's so many things going on, but you just need to focus on doing like one event a month. And he was like, oh, but I got to do this, and I got to do this, and I got to do this. I was like, Bobby, just one event a month, plan it through.
Actually, there's
and,
a real thing
just see how it goes. And he would get upset if we got low attendance, and I was like, that happens.
You didn't want to stir up any drama.
I didn't want to
accept it.
Yeah.
You have to fall down and bleed, and then you have to get back up, and you say, you know what, this minute was terrible, but you know what, I still had a good time. So we need to learn from this mistake. And see what we can do. What did we do advertising-wise? Did we not get enough people? Hey, it's like the paving it forward movie, If I tell one person to do something, then they tell 3 people, and those 3 people tell 3 more
like
people.
You tell one person,
you could really
connect.
I
know, right?
You have to tell 30
and
people.
And it can be a tough thing because,
really
again, the whole thing with the internet and being bombarded everywhere, it's very selective. So
if you tell one person,
it's tricky, and you just got to keep at it.
Tell 30 people.
If you don't, you won't succeed.
Yeah, I mean that's a good thing for just every aspect of life, pretty much.
Of course.
I mean, because you're always gonna fall down. You just got to pick yourself back up.
I wish Neil.
So I remember I had problems like in school, and I would always think that I wouldn't get through it, and I just I'd fall back on video games sometimes, and I'd be able to focus better, and it would help me out.
My brother had the DS.
I'd be able to remember things better. I don't know why.
The DS group.
It's kind of weird how video games and school sometimes go hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean it helps you do stuff.
It does.
It improves your memory. There are good things about video games, and that's a whole subject for a whole other podcast about the actual memory and benefits to video games as opposed to other mediums. Like, I mean, that's always been my logic. I've had like relatives and stuff who have younger children that they're like, well, I don't want them playing video games. I don't want their brain to rot. I'm like, but you let them like watch Sesame Street all day.
Right.
Like, at least with a video game, like, they need to solve problems and figure stuff out and all that
right.
jazz.
It's all about the balance in life. That's the other thing. You always have to, like, we always play obsessively, though.
Oh, yeah.
Which is probably not a good thing, like, I know when I'm doing Let's Plays on my YouTube channel, like, I would play so much of, like, the StreetPass games because it was so desperate, because everything on YouTube seems to like skyrocket like crazy. It seems like YouTube is like one of those focal points on the internet that people go to. I mean, look at like Rosanna Pansino and like Smosh.
Yeah, I mean they had Miyamoto on.
Yeah.
Like I mean it is kind of crazy the rise of YouTube over the past couple of years.
Yeah. And I know it seems irrelevant, but the reason why there's a relevance to YouTube is because that's why I do my videos on YouTube. I want to share the experience that we have as a group.
Yeah.
And even though we all don't get along, even though we have problems, I've had people, come up to me, yell at me. This one person was accused of cheating. I had
like during a Smash tournament or something?
It was actually during Mario Kart.
What was the son of a bitch? Was he snaking?
Oh my god!
Seriously, curse. No, he
Oh
wasn't
my God, I didn't
snaking.
realize
What
he
happened was,
was he snaking?
there
Come on,
allegedly
get
he
over
was
it.
hosting a game, and apparently he was
That's a
quitting
DS
out. And if you quit out when you host a game, it causes everybody to disconnect. So there was some accusations of that. So I ended up going up to him
We know about you,
privately and
Hunter.
explained the situation. And he said he didn't do it. And the thing is, it's a tricky situation because on the one hand, everyone is ganging up on him because he's an easy target. I mean, and we had a pretty good prize. So I think it was like a Zelda 3DS thing. I kind of went overboard.
That pretty much tells you who it is, right?
Yeah.
It was Hunter.
Yeah. So I kind of paid out of my own pocket for group events, honestly, and I did too much for the group.
Yeah, I did way too much.
I was kind of being
a
bit too overly generous.
Well, we are going to be doing an NWR reader survey soon, and I'm trying to scope. I already have all of my amiibos for Wave 1 and 2, but I'm in the process of scoping out if I can get any more so that way we can give them away to encourage people to take our reader survey.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation because you want to give, but you can't give
But you
much.
don't have all that money.
Yes, and I kind of wish I told myself, it's like, this is a really great idea, but
maybe cap yourself to $20.
Right. I think I did fine in like 2013. I did really good. Like we had like a nice setup at that Pizza Star, where
those events were really fun because I remember that's you had, but the Triforce Quartet was there. I know.
No, Triforce Quartet was
this is a different
2014.
Is there a different music group and I just don't know the names?
No, it's not a different music group. Well, Triforce Quartet was 2014, and then in 2013, 2014 was Triforce Quartet. 2013 was a student from Westminster Choir College. His name was
so everybody knows, we're talking about Princeton, New Jersey. Realize we did not clarify that. This is my local StreetPass group.
His local
is what we're talking about. So
I could let it be.
Yeah, something
Westminster Choir College is a choir college in Princeton, New Jersey.
Yeah. So the thing I also try to focus on my StreetPass group is we try to use our local strengths to our advantage. That's the key. I went to culinary school, and one of the things we learned was that people stick to their strengths. They stick to their cultural roots. And that's what I wanted to focus with Princeton, New Jersey, to stick to our cultural roots. That's why we have events locally. We don't try to go out very much of the center area. I mean, people would try to be like, hey, you should go to North Jersey. I was like, I don't really want to go to North Jersey. The only place we'd expand to is probably Mercer County. We wouldn't leave Mercer County. We went to Lawrenceville. We went to the Quaker Ridge Mall, and that was fine. That's like a reasonable bus ride. People can go to that, but to go from all the way up to Passaic County, that area.
That seems like there should be another StreetPass group to cover that area.
I am not going.
I would say, if you're within 30 minutes, it's fine. Past an hour is a little bit too much. So,
and I would
anyway, back to the 2013, the anniversary. That was pretty good. I mean, I had the perler bead sets. I made them personally. There was Mutant Muds. There was Pokemon. There was we had a personal letter from Jules.
Yeah,
which was pretty cool.
I remember. I think I ran into him at PAX East right after you had given him the perler bead set.
Yeah,
he was very touched.
Yeah, so he loved it, and I gave him one of a Max one. He loved it. Just I love this so much.
Yeah, no, the perler bead stuff is really cool. Once again, people who have been listening to Connectivity for a long time, we had that Kid Icarus Uprising tournament back. I guess. Oh wow, that was almost 3 years ago. Wow, Kid Icarus Uprising is an old game.
I know, right?
But no, Nick actually gave us Pit Kid Icarus.
I did do that.
Perler bead things that then we sent to people who won.
Yeah.
And I know that everybody who got that, it was the NeoGaf group that won, and I got a lot of positive feedback about how much they love the perler beads.
Yeah, they loved it a lot, honestly. So I remember that. I stayed up kind of making them. I was kind of over the top on them, but
yeah. No, I mean all your perler bead stuff comes out super, super well.
Yeah. it takes a while to make them too. I mean, I would just like sit down for hours, and it was too much. So again, I should have just like kind of stepped back from it a bit. I mean, I made like 100 for the PAX East panel. It's crazy. I made like 10 of each like Mario bad guy, and the cool thing was that people that left the panel, I knew who went to my panel because they were wearing it. So I was
so
like,
you know, if someone was like, "Hey man, good panel," you're like, "Where's your perler bead?"
Yeah.
Liar.
or they'd be like, "Oh, I have my tracking device on you." You know? So as creepy as that sounds. But no, it's just an easy way to like recognize people. You know, it's like a name tag in a way.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool, and people really enjoyed it. But you know, it's hard to manage things because you want to do so much, and sometimes you forget that you need help from other people, and it can be hard to ask because people get moody, people aren't very good at things, and you just want to do everything yourself, but you know you can't. And it's the same way I'm at work. I'm just like, God, this person is just doing it terrible, and I'm just like, I've been that way like so many times, and maybe I'm just kind of a perfectionist in a way. I want to do everything, and you know, I have to remember, you know, everybody has their specific thing, and I can't do everything. It's like the Brave Little Toaster movie, where everyone has their.
I haven't thought about that movie in maybe a decade at least.
Yeah, it's like, you know, someone's loud, obnoxious, but it comes up with pretty good ideas, and then you got the one that's like really brave and outgoing, but still gets scared once in a while because no one's perfect. And then you got the crybaby, but can actually be really sweet and sentimental. Yeah, like that. Like that's like how when you have a group, that's exactly how it is.
I mean, maybe we're all just brave little toasters.
Yes,
we're all
brave little toasters. Or a blanket.
Making toast.
Yeah.
Being brave.
Being
little.
Definitely.
I wanted him to say all toasters.
I guess what's in store for StreetPass Princeton in 2000, or I guess
now I talk about
2015.
God,
I had 2014 written and realized that we were not in that year anymore.
Yeah, we are not. You know, 2014 is gone, and 2015 there's a new leader. We have Chris Steinagel. He is the new leader of the group.
The YouTube
I enact him as a leader.
No, I gave him access.
He's taking things a bit more casually, and that's fine. Because to be honest, he should take it at his own pace and not overdo it. I know he's going to be overwhelmed, but I told him, you know, just
use it like once a week.
Go slow. And the next event, if I remember correctly, is on the 17th. He's having it online because it's just too difficult this month to organize anything. So if I can pull it up so I can tell you. It's a Google Plus event.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
that means and anybody who's listening to this, you could attend this event on January 17th.
Yeah. So it's going to be the 17th from 1 to 6, and he's going to host it via Google Plus, which will be pretty cool. And I'm pretty excited myself, honestly.
Well, I don't even care.
I just wish that
I wish I knew.
Took care of myself and slowed down and remembered to, you know,
because I know that was like a big thing.
Think about myself once in a while, because you know you can't take care of everybody if you can't take care of yourself.
That is true.
So, gotta remember that. So,
yeah,
so that's 2015. You know, Chris is leading that. I believe he's got another event. That's gonna be his. He's branching out a little. He's going to Pennington.
Oh, that's right near where I grew up.
Why is he going to
Yeah, cool.
Is he going to Vito's?
He's going to the warehouse.
Oh, I don't know what the hell that is.
I love how it feels like I don't know where the hell that is.
Too far from Princeton.
Why are you going to a warehouse?
We're typing it up as we go along. Oh, it's not too bad. It's 12 miles. It's within Mercer.
I think I actually did go to.
So I just hope he doesn't leave Mercer County, because I told him that. Keep it local. Don't go too far out of Princeton area.
Oh, okay, I know where that is.
Yeah. So
keep it local.
If you're a person who is listening to this and is in the New Jersey area and are going to go to that Pennington, New Jersey event, then you could see where I went to high school.
Aww.
That's you could be weird and go see where I went to high school. But check out StreetPass Princeton on Facebook. Is it it's just under StreetPass Princeton?
Yeah, if you look at StreetPass Princeton, New Jersey, actually.
Oh, okay. StreetPass Princeton, New Jersey on the Facebook.
StreetPass Princeton, New Jersey. And, yeah. So there's StreetPass groups all around the world, and I've got to visit a couple of them. Philadelphia, there's a pretty cool bunch of people. But
I like
unfortunately,
Philadelphia.
I haven't been to anything in Philly.
No,
that kind of dissipated, didn't it?
It did. What happened was,
LA.
it's kind of unfortunate
love
what happened,
that.
and I will bear the details to a minimum. But unfortunately, the group leader there, he was kind of like going through some life changes, and he ended up going back to Maryland to pursue his career in in like art. And I remember we were playing together when we did Resident Evil Mercenaries.
The lighting was not that bad.
And I mean, it is and it isn't. There is some I mean, the gameplay is great.
Yeah, I mean, it is a little on the light side, but I had a lot of fun with that game.
I mean, I think it's fun, like, cooperatively. Like, I had my friend on Skype and we were playing, and it was like, okay, back to back, and we would be, like, shooting off all the guys. We're like, okay, you go that way, and I go this way. They're like, I'm down, I'm hit, okay, I'm coming, are you okay? And we would just run around, and it was crazy, because I remember, like, but the synergy of, like, working together, you know, it's
do you
want to
do
realize
a speed
how
run
much
Actually,
fun
let
it
me
is
see
to,
if
like,
Resident Evil
have that
Mercenaries
more in a LAN game than it is, like, online. So, you know, it's tricky because, like, Nintendo kind of has a weird history with online games.
Well, yeah, I mean, because why play Smash Brothers online if you've got people around? Like,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
the point of that?
Speed run.
That's kind of where, I mean, I guess maybe I am loyal to Nintendo to a fault and how much I like local multiplayer. But I would also argue that there's a lot of good local multiplayer that's not just on Nintendo systems.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, I also would play other games too. I mean, I played PlayStation and Xbox,
screw up, you know what that
and they all have great games.
Delete
but,
the game and then
you know,
re-download
Nintendo has
it.
the best ones, though. I mean,
Nintendo has some pretty good ones, though. Although I am partial to Final Fantasy, though.
Well, I mean, then you got your theater rhythm.
You know what, though? I was thinking the other day, they should do a theater rhythm Pokemon, or a theater rhythm Mario,
or Zelda.
Or Zelda. Oh my God.
Or just theater rhythm Nintendo.
Could you imagine how theater rhythm?
I would probably quit playing video games and just play that game forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I already love theater rhythm, and to be completely honest, I think the Final Fantasy music across the board is pretty good. I don't really care about half of that series, at least, as far as the actual games. But if they were to pull out a theater rhythm Zelda game, I pretty much love all of those games. So, that would be wonderful.
Oh my God! You know what though? But when I was playing Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy
this was
Curtain
a year
Call,
ago?
I was playing. There's a one track you unlock,
Resident Evil
and it's the one that's like the culminating one, where it's like all of the games, and it takes little sound bits, little music, and you play it, and it has bits of
interesting.
I guess like theme of love. It has terrorist.
They completed it in.
I don't think it has terrorist, but it
had
had something from 6. Then it had something from 7.
No deaths are allowed.
9,
Time begins.
I don't know why 10 and 9 are like my favorite.
I feel like
ones.
deaths should be allowed.
Yeah, I was just. I mean, I guess at this point we're just kind of talking about whatever. I was trying to play Final Fantasy X on my Vita. Recently, and I played that game a long time ago, probably like 10 years ago.
But it's
I realized how much I didn't like
this game gets really difficult.
I mean, it is one of those ones where like the voice acting, because of when it came out, it was when voice acting in games was real rough.
It was.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's held up as well. But
Makalania Temple.
Yeah. But 9 is tremendous. I think that's my favorite of the PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, I enjoy Melodies of Life. That's one of my favorite. I don't know why. I kind of tear up slightly whenever I hear it. I keep thinking back to it, and I'm just like...
Like, imagine if they just took, like, that Zelda concert and just made a theater rhythm game around the songs in that.
We're gonna skip
and
this.
I had music.
I'm looking at Mercenaries.
Where I bring in someone to play like songs, and it's all about like listening to it, and it brings you back to like a place or a time that you remembered. Because everything about a game, from the
This was
graphics,
a long,
sound,
long
it
podcast.
has an effect. It has an experience on you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it
And
will
then
carry
when you
with
hear that music again, you kind of recall that event. That's why
Did you play
I'll
it
listen
on
to Zelda music and just be like, well, now I have to go home and play Wind Waker. That's how this night has to end.
I mean, even Mario Kart 7, oh my, Mario Kart 8.
So I do have to.
I mean, that Donut Plains track,
I think they played
that's
on
like very like mariachi
to,
music.
they
I
said 3DS,
enjoy it. I'm just like...
All the saxophones, the beautiful saxophones.
Did you play it on
Mario
emulators?
Kart 8.
Mission all those screens are.
It's so cool. I just, I
For
love
some
what they're
reason,
doing, like
menus
with like
and the
everything.
results screens are like colors, everything
They're trying to like reinvent themselves,
Well,
and that's
it's an
the
old
thing.
game,
Like
so maybe
Nintendo doesn't want to like release like a Madden every year. They
I mean, they release a Pokemon every year.
It seems
they
like
do, but the thing about Pokemon is that it's more of a spin-off. They don't try to like release like the main series every year.
I don't think I could do this so well.
So, I mean, you don't see them coming. It's only Gen 6, and it's been how many years? Like 20 years? There's only 6 generations in 20 years. That's not too bad.
Oh,
it's
wow.
not like
we are closing in on the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. What the God? Where did life go?
Right?
Wait.
I think it came out in '95 in Japan.
So Black and White was
yeah,
it didn't come to the States until '98, so we're a couple years
these load screens are
away from the 20th anniversary in the States. But I think like Pokemon Green or whatever that first one was. I think it came out in '95.
Beginning,
Green and
okay, let's go back to the leaderboards.
Yeah, and then because I know Green was one of the original ones.
I know.
Yeah.
And then they had like the updated version. Because Green was real change.
I just wasn't a fan of this.
It was. And then they had like three versions of like Pokemon Stadium, and the first one didn't come out in America. It was the second one that was the first one, and the third one the second one in America was completely different. So, I remember playing those mini games as a kid. The Chansey one, the one where you had the Eevee, where you try to like faint away.
What do they want in the group?
So I guess as we kind of move towards wrapping this up, I mean, just kind of taking a broader picture, what are you excited for from Nintendo in 2015?
We gave Spectre.
I'm pretty excited for the new Star Fox game. I've always been a huge fan of Star Fox, and I would memorize all of the lines when I was a kid, and I knew how to do some of the impressions like Pigma Dengar.
I guess you could still do speedrun this game.
Daddy screamed real good before he died!
Star Fox.
You did it better than me.
I tried.
I'll give that one to you.
I'll give that one to you.
Would be like, whoa, can you make it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super stoked for Star Fox on Wii U.
Oh, we were excited.
I believe it was recently
but unfortunately, the game
in one of those Miyamoto YouTube interviews that we were talking about earlier.
Was it the Smosh one, probably?
Yeah, I think it was a Smosh one that Miyamoto made the comment that it will be playable at E3, which is one of those, like, no duh, if it's coming out this year, it'll be playable at E3, but it's still nice to think that in, like, 5 months at a minimum, like, we'll be playing the new Star Fox game.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's actually coming out this year. It's not going to get delayed.
I hope not.
Yeah.
The only problem is, like, I know Nintendo wants to keep things under wraps, and I don't blame them, honestly, because there's just so much, like, leaks of this and that.
I mean, look at Smash Brothers.
Yeah, it would be nice if we could just keep the integrity on the leaks, you know? I know people want to, like, they want the biggest thing, they want to make the biggest viral news, and we have to remember that they're a company, and they want to do things at their own pace, and even though we want to do our own thing, there has to be a right balance, and sometimes we just have to let them do their own thing.
Yeah, totally. I think that's a good thing to go out on.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Nick, for donating to the Nintendo
I mean, I will say this, it's hard.
Thank you.
And coming on and talking about StreetPass groups and all sorts of fun stuff.
Is when a game gets
I guess
old,
I might see you
and
in
it's
PAX
hard
East,
to track down to play.
I hope so.
The only way to play it is emulation,
a panel.
and then
I
you're
really
told
hope
that you're
submitted.
basically
It's for Smash Brothers,
breaking the law by
and
emulating.
the panel
like,
that
well,
I
what do you want me to do?
submitted,
Spend like
it's
$1,000
gonna have
on
Max
console?
from Hitbox
$1,000
Arena, Abdallah. I have D1. D1 wants to do it. Even the winner of like the winner of the national.
I don't know if that's a symbiotic relationship
with the
between
3DS
the company that
thing.
makes
Yeah,
it and
he wants to do it.
and they're trying to
Oh,
keep.
cool. I forgot
when
what was that guy's
Nintendo
name
was
again?
doing the
Samuel
console
Busby.
service, they really
So
hit
his name is
a
the
gold
Buzz.
mine idea.
Yeah,
He was a
so
hell of a
still had
Rosalina
nostalgia
player.
for those
he
old
was.
shows.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, Rosalina's really good.
Yeah, I went home from that event and was basically just like, well, gonna play as Rosalina. Didn't do that before.
Yeah,
but I have to try this out.
Like, let's say
definitely.
I should be able to transfer that
if,
to you.
PAX East
Switch,
accepts it,
like the fact that they didn't
great. If they don't, no, but if they do, it'll be an amazing panel.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we will both be panelists again. I think I've mentioned it before. Nintendo Air might be making its return to PAX East, and there's another one that I'm cooking up with some indie developers that, we'll see what happens. I think we'll find out maybe later this month, probably on the earlier side because PAX East is way earlier than it was last year.
Yeah, I know. It's in March. Did you talk to Morrison at all? Because he's an indie developer.
Well, yeah. I mean, I have a rough panel list. I have ideas.
Do whatever you want,
okay.
Neil.
Where you
want to stand on? No, I was
but
never.
I think that just about does it. So thank you so much. And I'll see you at PAX East, I guess.
I'll see you at PAX East as well. Thank you, Neil.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
So there we go. I'm gonna have to.
Alright, now we'll do it for episode 163 of Connectivity. As always, you can send your listener mail and music suggestions.
Okay. I wonder if they have a Spotify. They probably do. It's just iTunes. Yeah. They should have done Spotify. Are we going to do Spotify and iTunes for these podcasts? Does anybody else have trouble listening to this episode? I've downloaded it 4 times. Alex, normal. Yeah, so that's basically all I get. Nintendo was cool because I don't think there was an overlap. Where's what does it say? Nintendo. Nintendo isn't that recent though? Did someone else make that name up? No, because it was Nintendo's been used before. What's his face? Before Beat 'em Ups used it. Right. I guess Beat 'em Ups just wanted to seem cool, and it was like, okay, Beat 'em Ups. We're not with Nintendo. I'm no longer. Don't even get me started on supporting Gerard. I was like, why are you doing that? Why are you supporting Gerard? Well, I think eventually it did get shot down and stuff. He did admit, he was like, I should have paid attention. Yeah. I shouldn't have just been like, it's just drama. Oh, there's more to it than just being drama. It's actual legit stuff. Right. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Robert. Wait. Yes, Robert. I just want to, I know I think I might have said this earlier, but I don't know, like, looking back on it, I'm a little disappointed with the lack of community support. It would have been nice for people to, like, actually, like, come out and be like, admit that they didn't appreciate it enough. Oh, I agree. And that, And that they should have admitted, we needed to share your stuff more. Like, the least we could have done is, like, given you an hour of our time outside of the meetups and, like, giving flyers out or just something where, because the only people that wanted to deal with us were if we gave them money, and that was it. No one wanted to do anything for free. No one wanted to, like, really go out on a limb for us for the most part. No. It was basically like I had to go to the store and I had to be like, I will give you money so you can do this. Yeah, but it was just sad because at the end of the day, it's like the group could have made strides. And I mean strides. Don't even get me started on NYC. That group was a bunch of problems in itself. But yeah, like Princeton, just didn't have. We don't have the resources. We didn't have the resources. We didn't have the members could have gone a little bit more out of their way in sharing the event. And, we had that. The group would have been golden. Like, the group could have gone on for many years. And, I get what someone say. Well, by the time you hit the pandemic in 2020, you'd be screwed. And you're like, you know what? At least we would have had a better run. At least we wouldn't have ended in 2014. I think the group would have probably ended if I still lived in Princeton. Let's say I had my job. Let's say I continuously spent $200 every single month, and I allocated funds for that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think. Yeah. $200 every month after a certain point. That would have been it. So I can do that. All right. So pretty much, last thing I wanted to say, don't forget to check out the Find Me run. Yep, it's right here. 61 likes, over 100 comments. Great stuff, you guys. Crowning achievement of the channel. This game's pretty tough since I got barely any street passes.
All right.
So Street Pass lives matter. Yes.
Street Pass lives matter.
It does.
Oh God.
It does.
Oh man.
Coal Island. No, it's Coal Island. Actually, you know what's funny? I got the person to comment that.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, guys.
Thanks for listening,
Thank you
guys.
listening to all the podcasters. Like, comment,
Thanks
subscribe.
for the support. Bye.
Bye.